It's a wonder I haven't burst into song yet. I was about to leave, but I remembered I was supposed to talk about how to get to Remiem Temple. So, I don't know about you, but I wasn't that big on Yuna in the first one, because she kind of sucks. I mean, Aeons are nice and everything, but they're going against 3 creatures, so they kind of start dying pretty quickly. Unless you really leveled up, and you're just good with Yuna. I pretty much used her for nothing. She just existed. I only leveled her up sometimes because of Belgamine. And Belgamine you meet on the Mihan High Road, and she challenges you to a duel. Which is cool. If you win, you get a bonus. I think you get to edit the attributes of your Aeons. I don't recall the order. So later on, when you go into the Moonflow and you've just left Jose Temple, you run into her again. If you win again, or this time, you get to edit their abilities, and by there I mean the Aeons. Now I don't remember if there's a different order to it or what. I'm just telling you what happens, because either way you're gonna get them. If you win, of course. Now, if you watched my last video about chocobo training, you recall that as soon as you enter the Green Hell, Calmlands, Green Hell, as soon as you enter, you go in like that, and you hook that left to go down that little slope. If instead of going to the right toward Mount Gagazet, or the little Albed shop place, Bryn's Travel Agency. There we go. Don't go to anywhere of that. Just go straight. Just go completely, utterly straight towards the ends of that cliff. You'll meet some guy, do the chocobo training, and if you want to know what you have to do, look at my last video. So, you do the training, and then after you do the training, you get to ride a chocobo, in the Green Hell. Cool, right? I don't know if you've ridden a chocobo on the Mihan High Road, but if you go on the old Mihan High Road, you notice chocobo feather, and you notice that if you interact with a chocobo feather while on a chocobo, it does a jumping sequence, and you get to some item. So, you ride back to the little incline at the beginning where you first entered the Green Hell, and instead of going back to wherever the hell it is, just keep going along the incline to your right. To your right. I realize that since you're watching this, that would be your left, so just go to your right, okay? You know what the fuck your right is. I hope. I really hope you do. I know people that still don't know their left and right. Whatever, just keep going up the incline. Up. Just keep going up. You're gonna find chocobo feather, a little cliff, and a little area past it. Interact. You're gonna do the jump. Dismount the chocobo. Go through the little passage over there. You're gonna see a big temple if you continue along the path and cross the bridge. That's Remiem Temple. In here, and I suppose this is a spoiler, though it's 2012 and this game came out in 2001. So if you haven't played it by then, you might not get to now. I don't know. Unless you go seek it out. I still say seek it out. Anyway, it's Remiem Temple. And not many people have gotten there, I realize. So, that's what this is for. And I've been talking about it for 4 minutes so far. That's cool. Whatever, I have an 8-minute video and I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Whatever, it's Remiem Temple, and if you go inside, you talk to Belgamine. And if you recall, or if you pay any attention at all to anything, Belgamine in the first battle will tell you that she was not able, or second, I don't know. Whatever, she tells you that she was not able to defeat Sin. Pretty sure you run into her on the Thunder Plains too. I don't really remember. That's the Blue Hell, by the way. Anywho, she tells you at some point that she was not able to defeat Sin. which is kind of weird because her Aeons are ultimately stronger than yours. So you gotta wonder. Bitch is much stronger than me, but could not defeat Sin. Why? Why, you have to ask? Well, she tells you at Remiem Temple. She's dead. She's unsent. She's dead. It can still summon Aeons. I don't know why, but she can. Whatever. She does this shit. So everyone's like, oh, you're dead! Oh my god! Cough, cough, let's all look at Titus! I can't believe I called him Titus, because I typically call him Titus, but the actual pronunciation is Titus. My niece, whom I hate, which is actual love, don't question it, she knows what I'm talking about. We call him Flipper. So, Flipper, the protagonist of Final Fantasy X, makes you think of him because she's dead. I suppose I should just tell you the story of Final Fantasy X later, just for your entertainment. Because I just jump around when I make little random videos like this, I suppose. Whatever. So, Belgamine's dead. You're at the Remiem Temple, you fight her, and you get something else. Whatever. Yeah, that's fun. And after Belgamine, after you defeat each Aeon again, and she has as many as you do, so if you have that fat assy Jimbo bastard, I'm not gonna talk about this. Not right now. I'll do that later. I'll talk about it later. Someone's texting me, but I'm gonna write down that I'm gonna talk about the Aeons. Okay. So, anyway, that's Remiem Temple, and if you're still interested in chocobos, and if you go outside the temple and you go around one of the little pathways, you can talk to a chocobo. And it's like, you're the chocobo champion, you're the chosen one, blah blah blah, and you race another chocobo to the bottom, and you get cloudy mirror, clouded dark something, whatever. You do something to clear it up. This is half of the thing to get the Magnus sisters. I don't really remember. I didn't get them. I just had to fight them in X2. But that's Remiem Temple for you, and if you like chocobos, I advise you do this. So